I'm there again.
Okay. Very good. Thanks, Julia.
Brooke is waiting for you in your office.
Okay. So you're saying that the egg inside of Taylor, that baby might not be from the donor, but from Brooke. Well, this is a surprise.
I still work here, don't I?
Whenever you're ready to come back.
Well, if I wasn't before, I am now.
If you need more time.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, yeah. You don't look okay to me. What's going on?
It's Rich. He bought Ashley an engagement ring, and I really didn't think he was going to go through with it, but I haven't heard from him, so I think he did. He proposed to her.
What did you do to deserve that marvelous?
Are you talking about the ring or yourself? Didn't I just leave you in the parking lot?
Oh, I just can't seem to get enough of my very sexy fiance.
Really? You didn't get enough last night, huh?
No, or this morning either.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to tell Abby. She's going to be excited, too.
That reminds me, I got to call RJ and Hope as soon as possible, too.
You know, Brooke's their mom. She should be part of that conversation, don't you think?
It's going to be tough on Brooke. She had her hopes up.
Yeah.
But I don't want this to interfere with our excitement. I mean, this is incredible news. Phoebe can be happy for us. I think everyone else will be.
Wait. You told Phoebe?
Your father's engaged to Brooke?
No, Ashley.
How do you feel about that?
Well, Dad's excited.
That isn't what I asked you.
I'm happy for him. I am.
But I know you have issues with Ashley.
Yeah. She's not the reason Rick and I broke up. At least not this time. I don't know, I guess I just realized that Rick and I are in completely different places in our lives, you know? It was the right decision for me. And I guess marrying Ashley was the right decision for Dad.
But do you think it's a decision you can support?
I want Dad to be happy. And he is, so yeah. I hope everyone can support it. I mean, there's only one person I can think of who wouldn't.
Brooke.
I was completely blindsided.
Tell me, how were you blindsided?
I misinterpreted everything. I saw a ring there, and I thought it was for me. And then Ashley walked in.
She walked in, there was the ring, and he had to explain everything to you in front of her.
Yeah, but he didn't want me to find out that way.
Well, now you know. He's moving on with his life. Maybe you ought to move on with yours.
But it's not because he doesn't love me. It's because he doesn't trust me. Because of you.
Me?
He thinks he can't give me 100% of his heart if I can't give him 100% of mine.
Brooke, I really don't think that I'm the issue here.
No, I know. And I told him that. You're married to Taylor. You're having your baby. I mean, it's the biggest commitment two people can make. And when you're parents, that bond lasts a lifetime.
Hey. Ridge was just very unusually pleasant to me. I can see why. Did he pop the question?
No lectures, please.
How about some words of warning?
You must respect the ring.
Why? Because it's so big, obnoxious, and ostentatious you could knock me unconscious with it?
Because it's beautiful and I'm proud to be wearing it.
You know, Ashley, they say that guys who buy women rings like that are compensating for something.
Oh, is that what they say?
Yeah, like they're trying to prove a point.
Uh-huh. Well, Ridge and I are planning a life together and we're going to be very, very happy. And it's time for you to get with the program. Seriously, whether or
Okay.
not you support our engagement, your behavior has to change, okay? That means no more flirting,
I see.
no more flirting, and no more sneaking into the sauna. Okay,
Okay.
it's inappropriate and
Right.
it needs to stop.
But you know
Just-
something? You're very sexy when you lay down the law.
Ridge hasn't forgotten what happened in Sydney.
Well, I hope you haven't forgotten. The guy punched your son. Don't forget that.
I had every right to be upset. But running back to you, it was a knee-jerk reaction. I just panicked.
Brooke, please. The guy let you down exactly the way I said that he would.
I know. And then I thought maybe everything you said, what if it was true? About us? About which men I belonged with? But you know what? It was too late. Because you were already married with Taylor and you two were planning on having a child.
No, the guy let you down again.
Nick, he didn't really mean to.
Just please. Don't do this. Don't let him off the hook
No,
again,
he's
Brooke.
scared. Nick.
Scared? What the hell is he scared of? What about you? What about the emotional crisis you've been through? How vulnerable you are. My God, your life's like a soap opera. Dealing with this custody battle, now getting the news that Ridge is engaged, which doesn't necessarily have to be bad news.
I just love him. Except lately I've been wondering, I don't know if it really even matters anymore. Being in love. You know, I always thought that was so important. That's something that I needed in my life. But after everything that I've been through, with Ridge and me and everything that's happened with us, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't mean you have to give up on love. You may want to think about giving up on him, finally.
Who said I'm giving up?
You said he's engaged to another woman.
So I'm just supposed to accept it?
Well, like you accept my marriage to Taylor.
No, Nick, this is different. The child involved here is mine. And I can't stand the thought of another woman mothering my child.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey. I hear congratulations are in order.
Well, I guess it's got to be good news if it's traveling this fast, huh?
I think Ashley is an extraordinary woman.
I'm a lucky guy.
I hope you don't mind I told her.
No, not at all. I was going to call Thomas and Steffi and tell them this afternoon. But, sweetie, I don't really want it all spread around the office, not just yet.
Okay, of course.
Okay.
I should get back to work. But congratulations again.
Okay.
Oh, love you.
Love you too.
Bye, sweetie.
Ashley's an extraordinary woman.
She is.
I didn't ask how you felt about Ashley. I asked, how do you feel about the engagement?
Well, I think your taste in women is definitely improving.
Okay, stop being cute.
But you like it.
No, I'm asking you to stop. Please
Ashley, you're engaged to Ridge Forrester. If you take that too seriously, you're liable to get hurt. Trust me, I know these things. You said that my mother thought the ring was for her. There's a reason for that.
I know, she misunderstood.
No, she's getting mixed signals.
Look. Excuse me. Ridge has moved on with his life, and your mother's having a difficult time accepting that. But that's the reality.
Not hers, apparently. Ashley, you know this. There's not a human being on the face of this planet that wants to see my mother get over Ridge more than I do. Now, if Nick Maroney were available, that might actually be a
Wait a second.
possibility.
Excuse me. This has nothing to do with Nick Maroney. Ridge proposed, I accepted, we're getting married.
But you haven't tied the knot yet.
And you're saying that until we do, I should keep looking over my shoulder.
I'm
Right?
saying that it couldn't hurt.
You know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Ridge and I are together, and that's just the way it is. And your mother is going to have to accept that. And me. End of discussion.
Can't put it any stronger than that, can you?
Do you need me to?
No. If my ex-wife tells me my taste in women is improving, I'm not going to say another word.
Well, I wasn't referring to myself.
I know who you're referring to, Doc.
Well, I'm just saying that I knew you could do better, and I knew you could find someone who would be a little bit more intelligent and stable choice in a woman, and Ashley is definitely all of that, not to mention she's a great mother.
Well, it's not the first time I've fallen for a woman like that, is it?
No, you basically have a tendency to fall for, these women who are into a lot of drama. That's not Ashley.
Are you afraid I'm going to get bored?
No, you know exactly what you need. I just want to see you happy. I want you to know that you can count on and trust whoever it is you're with. Just like I know I can trust and count on Nick. And the future that we have with this beautiful baby.
Brooke, you can still be a mother to RJ if Forrester marries Ashley.
But if there's a chance RJ could grow up with both of his parents.
Oh, come on, Brooke. We're talking biology here. Now, that doesn't guarantee a happy household. You and Forrester are proof of that.
Nick, you should have seen us up in Big Bear, the four of us, relating as a family. It was wonderful. You would understand then.
Come on, you had one nice weekend. One nice trip, one happy memory.
What if it was you? What if you and I had a child?
We don't have a child.
And what if we did? Wouldn't you want me to fight to make sure that that child had the best future possible?
Well, nobody knows the future, Brooke.
No, we don't. But I sure know that raising a child in a stable environment with a man that I love, that would be better than the alternative.
For whom?
For the child. Did you think I was being selfish there?
No!
Then why is this conversation making you so uptight?
Because you're talking about a future with Forrester. I really don't think you came here to get my advice about your love life, did you?
No, I know. You know what? I didn't come here for that. I came here to work, to get my life back on track. My life with Ridge and the kids. Because that's what I want. He's the father of my youngest child. I'm not going to give up on him.
Well, I hope you'll be as confident in Popeye when Brooke realizes she's not going to be with me.
She doesn't know you're engaged.
She's got some idea.
And?
She's learned enough to cope with this.
But if she hasn't, I should watch out?
It's going to be tough for Brooke. But watching me be engaged to somebody else is not the worst thing that's happened to Brooke, believe me.
She was thinking you two would get back together?
Look, maybe taking her and the kids up to Big Bear wasn't such a hot idea, I admit that.
You think you might have led her on to think that maybe you wanted something more?
We just needed time. Focus on the kids. I know how much RJ would love having me around full time.
Right, but you can't sacrifice your happiness. I mean, that won't make your son happy.
Hey, I was ready to make a life with Brooke.
Before she went running back to Nick, is that what this whole thing is really maybe about?
I love Ashley.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, there's nothing going on between Nick and Brooke. That's over.
Doc,
there's nothing
I know
there.
You want to believe that.
It's the truth.
Well, regardless, I've made my choice, and my future's with Ashley.
Well, I want you to put the chaos behind you, trust me.
It's not like I'm cutting off all ties with her.
No, you can't. Well, let's face it, it's not like just because she's a great businesswoman and great in bed, it doesn't exactly cancel out. When it comes to you, she's bonkers.
Is that a clinical term?
Yeah. Rich, I just want you to be happy. Enjoy your life with Ashley and leave the insanity behind.
Brooke, I'm looking for Ridge. His assistant said he might be down here.
Oh, yeah, you just missed him. Oh, wait a second. I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am about what happened last night, that whole misunderstanding with the ring. It was an awkward situation for everybody. I just want you to know that Rich never wanted to hurt you with that.
You don't have to tell me how Ridge feels about me, Ashley.
You think I'm being presumptuous?
Very.
Okay, well, I guess I'm trying to say that I sympathize with your situation. Okay, I know that you and Ridge have a very complicated history, and you have the most beautiful little boy together. Nobody's ever going to take that away from you. But you had years to make it work with Ridge, and it didn't. So now he's trying something different with me.
If you're asking me to back off...
I'm not asking. See, I've accepted his proposal, so.
Ridge still loves me, Ashley.
Look, the two of you have a child together, and I certainly understand how important that is. I have a very strong bond with Abby's father.
No, you don't. Otherwise, you never would have accepted Ridge's proposal.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard to be understanding, but you're not making it very easy.
You don't understand anything. What Ridge and I share is...
It's over. And I'm sorry to be so blunt, but clearly you need to hear that. And for the sake of the children, you need to accept it now.
For the sake of the children? Did Stephanie teach you that?
Oh boy, you know, it's funny because Stephanie and I have far less in common than you and I have. I've gone to extremes in the name of love. I've done things that I'm not proud of.
So you're saying that I should be ashamed of loving Ridge?
What I'm saying, okay, is that I think you need to take a step back and just re-examine your priorities.
Priorities are my family, and you are in the way of that right now. Ridge and I are going to be together. He always comes back to me, Ashley, always. Especially now that we have a son together. Now, I'm really sorry for you and your daughter. But you should just take that ring off your finger and just walk away if you don't want to be hurt. Because Ridge has loved me most of his adult life, and we are destined to be together. And there is nobody that is going to step in our way. Not even you.